Welcome back to Old Man Wisdom. In this video we're going to continue our review of AUDUSD on the 15-minute chart. The last one we did was on the 21st of May, so that's where we're going to kick this video off from basically the 23rd of May onwards, which is a Monday. And the way this indicator works, and we're kind of reviewing it really, is that we take every trade up or down, and we're looking for 40 pip profit or a 40 pip stop loss. And we're basically seeing how well this indicator does if we just follow this very simple strategy. In the last video, we had something like 10 wins and 5 losses, so plenty of profit there. Let's just review this one and see where it takes us. So here we are on the 23rd of May, just here. And the first trade straight away easily goes to 40 pips. So that's a no-brainer. This one here, so we get stopped out not by 40 pips, but at 30 pips, because this is where the next reversal arrow paints. So at 30 pips, we would have closed this trade here and we would have opened a buy. Again, almost 40 pips, we would have closed the trade and took this sell. This sell went about 32 pips before stopping us out at 40. So in this review then, we've had already 1 win and 1, 2, 3 losses. So it's not going great. This one here, 20 pips before we're stopped out for 13 pips, and we take this sell trade here. We're stopped out here for 23 pips on this buy trade. So looking at this, this is obviously going to be a win, but in the meantime, so we've had 1 win and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses. So it's really not going very well at the moment. But as you can see here, we've pulled something back. We've got another win, so 5 losses and 2 wins at the moment. The next reversal is here, so we will close the trade at 30 pips here and take this buy opportunity, which doesn't quite go 40 pips, and we would have closed it here at a 20 pip loss. So 2 wins and what's that? 7 losses. This again doesn't quite hit 40 pips, it hits 35, and we close it at 25 pip loss. So now we're at 8 losses and just 2 wins, but we get our 3rd win here, so that's good. We get our 4th win down here. What we have to bear in mind that every single win is definitely 40 pips. Some of these losses are anything from 25 to 40. So this one here was just a 20 pip loss. This one here was a 34 pip loss. So if I add the pips up, let's see exactly what we won and what we lost. So in total then we had 14 losses and 8 wins. The 14 losses cost us 470 pips. Quite a hefty loss. The 8 wins got us 320 pips. So okay, we lost 150 pips in total, which is still a big loss. But it's interesting that although we're using a 1-to-1 risk-reward strategy, the losses we take are often a lot smaller than the 40 pip stop loss that we set ourselves. Now in this particular instance, so basically from the 23rd of May to the 22nd of June, which is today, we've had 22 trades in total, and as I said, 14 of them were losses. So from a kind of win-loss ratio, this is really quite bad. It's almost like we lose nearly twice as much as we win. However, we don't lose twice as much. That's not an excuse. This last month has clearly been a bad month. But what about next month? Because the previous month was really good. We made plenty of pips. There was more wins than losses. And you know, this is how trading sometimes goes on a strategy, whereby some months are really good and some months are not so good. So I'm going to start documenting this so that we can have some definite idea of how much we're losing and how much we're making in the coming months ahead. Hopefully over the next 3 to 6 months, I can give you some really good figures and tell you for sure whether or not this strategy is even worth considering. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, good or bad. If you did like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget of course to subscribe if you haven't already. In the meantime, take care. I'll give you an update very, very soon. Take care.